Hey there everybody, we are on Monday's Dragon cards. We're going to be pulling the cards today. We're going to be answering your deepest question, which is, what am I holding back on? What have I settled for less with? And what's my next step? Okay, so if you've chosen a number between 1, 2, 3 and 4, there are 4 cards that are pulled out every single Monday, and the dragons want more than anything else for you to just purge, move out of the way, be awesome, be incredible, live the life that you came here to live, and have a whale of a time. Right, so that is the theme this week. Where are you holding yourself back? What has not been working out for you, but you've been settling for less? Where have you dimmed your lights? All of that, all of that. These are the dragon cards. They will speak to you in ways that you have never been spoken to before. They are so loving. They are so caring. They want the best for you. They do not want you to settle. So let's see who's here. Let's see what numbers you remember that you chose. Everyone who has chosen a card, I will link you into the recording afterwards, and if you're on replay, let me know what card you chose. So let's see what is going to come out of the pack today. I chose an incredible card for myself over the weekend because I've been seeing where I've been holding myself back. So let's see what card flies out of the deck for you today. Nothing yet. Sometimes it takes a little bit of warming up. Okay, cards, this is what we're here for, dragons. Infuse all of these cards with your energy. May we get the best messages that are available for us. May we know how to step forward, and may we take the action that we are given. If you are here, if you're watching, Pauline, thank you very much for letting me know. And Jeannie, thank you for being here too. Michelle, Sarah, excellent. Right, let's see. For everybody who wanted card number 1, what is a message for you about where you've been holding yourself back? And one flew out of the deck. Seraphina. Seraphina is the golden matriarch of the dragon team that I first encountered. They are here to help you manifest. They are here to sort of see that your dreams come true. They are here to teach you the ways of manifesting, and that's why I've got the Manifest with the Dragons course and program that I put together, which is 12 weeks, showing you exactly what you need to do to bring into the world what you're here to bring in. But sometimes we are playing a little bit smaller than we like. So let's make a note of these cards, shall we? Number 1, Seraphina, her card number 8. And we're reading this from the top of the hour. And let's read what Seraphina has to say. Card number 8. You delicious, delicious being. Number 8. Now, I'm going to need my glasses. I know I had my glasses. That's really funny. There they are. Hiding behind the cards themselves. Okay, so we're going to read into Seraphina. Aligned to the energy, you are a powerful creator of energy. You have been through an era of seriousness, survival, and this has got you in a very stuck routine and trying to figure things out. And yes, struggling, thinking things and overanalyzing every little thing. You are far too precious to still be struggling like this. We need to purge all of that from you. This is the time for aligning to the playfulness, the fun, the pleasure, and knowing that you are a powerful conductor of energy, which is needed to bring about your creations. And you don't go into this nearly as much as you could. Oh, if you're getting this, give me a 1. Give me like, yes, I know that I've been standing in my own way. So the dragons want to teach you how to move out of your own way. And I did a great recording. You can watch it in the group that I did last week, exactly about this particular subject. Oh gosh, it's page number 64 as well. I couldn't be more serendipitous. Oh my word, they're just amazing, these dragons. You are a powerful energy conductor. You are feeling energy. You produce and circulate energy just like the trees on the planet, which are the similar conduits and conductors of energy. You are no different from the trees. You have access to tremendous power through your energetic grounding roots, and your body is a conductor that acts like a barometer for this energy. You complete the circuit as this energy goes up through you into the sky and loops back down as a conductor, and you bring all that energy down to the earth. This energy is life force energy. You are the conductor of this, and this is how you create and how you manifest and how things change in your world. Sometimes the soul will even intervene and boot things out of the way for you because you have better things to be doing here. You're moving energy from the earth through your core and back up into the heavens. So you're sharing information between Gaia, between the earth and up into heavens. We're learning to operate in a different state, in a different frequency. And we're learning to operate in higher states of frequency. Now this would be a utopia. So this is kind of like the Lemurian way that I'm understanding. This is where the dragons are ascending us. They're just pulling us through all the frequency states. They're pulling us through so that we can actually operate in these lighter, happier, more joyful, helpful states. Using your imagination, you can alter and playfully change your character and develop a character who you want to be in this next phase of your life. This is a strong practice, and you can add in so many details to this character that you really want to see yourself become. To see, imagine and feel that you are, as this character, will be doing it in your next phase of your life, and which will bring about the change that you want to happen. And it's all a game of aligning and directing your currency that circulates like a current on the inside of you. It's a game of changing the energy of how you feel. You change the state. You change your state, the energy, the state that you're in. It's a game of changing how you think, and you keep upgrading how you feel. You keep practicing, you keep adding in more details, and enjoy the fun with all of this all of the time. It's a matter of playtime, playfulness, stepping into who you want to be and acting that character out. You pick a character and you be that character. I'm going to finish that there because there's a couple more pages on. Oh no, there's not. Few more lines in this. You just need to know what a powerful conductor you are. The main message that always comes through Seraphina is you don't know how powerful you are. And this is what she and her team, the Manifesting Dragons, are really all about, helping you to understand just how powerful you are as a creator. But you've settled for something. And even if you try and rechange it and rejig it, your soul, the dragons, have another way for you to be, and sometimes things will just fall to the wayside that you thought were going to be there for a while, and you get to live as you really came here to live. So you will be moved and you will be shifted, and that's why you chose to be here on this planet at this time, because this is the way we are going to be operating. It's not just that we're going to be able to cope far better with life, which is absolutely sure. We will learn how to call in the dragons, we'll learn how to listen to their advice, we'll learn how to move and dance past things. But if you're at the stage where you're just like, I just don't want to live like this anymore, I want the best of the best of the best, I deserve the best of the best of the best, then certain things will be happening around you that make sure that you are listening. This is often what I call soul intervention. And having just had a recent soul intervention, and then understanding the symptoms, the physical symptoms that came through, and some of the house symptoms that were coming through, I now understand totally what was going on and what was coming. It was like a warning sign, like take heed, make changes, get ready, get prepared for the dragon. Okay, we're asking for card number 2 now, dragons. May this card bring about the most transformational information and assistance to whoever picked this card. May they understand more and more and more about what they're here for. Ooh, okay. We had a little tumble of cards. There we go. So this is the one ceremony. Card number 2. Ceremony, card number 55. Okay, Ceremony. Ceremony is the rainbow dragon. She's like, oh, you just stand in that energy. Can you see how far you've come? Can you see everything that you've done? My settee behind me often, I think, represents ceremony, because it's just seeing all the different layers of the things that you've pushed away and the things that you're not dealing with and not letting affect you anymore. You're here to make an impact on the world. Ceremony is your card today if you picked a number 2. So, ceremony, create the appropriate feeling of what you want to seek. Flow from lack to lucrative and luxurious. So that follows on from the card number 1, doesn't it? So this is the time that I start reading out ceremony. Okay, number 55. Let me choose and get to card number 55. Then I'll put on my glasses, which I know where they are now. They're on the top of my head. All right. Take a little sip of water. So in number 1, we were talking about changing your state. We were talking about choosing a character, stepping into that character. And ceremony is actually saying exactly the same, but just super firming that in. Say, create the appropriate feeling of what it is that you seek. You can flow from lack into lucrative and luxurious. So you start acting as the character. Hey guys, thank you very much for saying hello. Let me know what number you chose, because I'm reading out card number 2 now. So this is card number 2 from Ceremony. Create the appropriate feeling of what you seek. You've lost your focus and perspective, Ceremony says. Stop using all those delay tactics and deluding yourself that there isn't enough for you. You understand this feeling of lack all too well. And it's a fear of lack that stops you from moving forward with becoming the next bountiful, evolved person and a member of the spiritually evolved, conscious population. This feeling of lack and the vibration and the energy running through your body that allows you to invite the lack back in to show up into your daily life. There is either something that you need to happen in a certain way, or you've just been too stubborn to let it go. Oh. Oh my God, am I talking to you or just talking to myself here? And look again through different eyes and see that there really is no lack. It's time for you to create an appropriate feeling that there really is enough. Your word for it could be abundance, bounty, opulence, profusion, plenty, wealth, riches, luxury, lucrative, prosperous, or fortune. And get into that feeling and seeing the beauty of that. All the gold, the jackpots everywhere you go. Dragons are well known for sitting on piles and piles of gold and jewels. If you only knew that they're not stopping you get it, they're just guarding it for you. They want you to have it all. All you need to do is ask. And you ask by getting into the frequency of it. I might just do a lesson on this week. Every single week I seem to do a particular lesson that I'm guided to do. Last week was about stepping out of your way, and I'm thinking this week is getting into the feeling of, let's say, opulence. I think that would be a lovely. Let me know if this is resonating with you and you'd like to know what the frequency of opulence is. Yes, please. Because without the frequency, okay, let me put this another way around. If you don't know the feeling of something, but you want it, it's not going to be able to arrive for you. You're not going to have the capacity to be able to hold it. So you really need to understand, and I never understood this for a long time, what does it actually mean? And then also realizing, well, there's people around me that don't really understand opulence either, so they're kind of stopping me get it. Hi, Rita. So you really need to know what the feeling is that you are going for, and let's just eke that out of you. I'm going to play with this on Wednesday. I'm going to do a short training on this on Wednesday about how you flow from lack to lucrative, luxury, opulence, because it's all in the feeling within you. And if you can play with that, and if you can tell stories about that, it's going to change your life. Let me continue reading card number 2. All right, so yes, all the gold and all the jackpots everywhere you go. So remember, those dragons are sitting on the pile of gold and the jewels and the treasure, but they're not guarding you from it. They're saying, here, take it, it's yours. But it's just allowing yourself to understand that you just need to ask for it. And asking for it comes through your energy, your state. It doesn't come through your words or all the bills that you need to pay. So it is not meant to be a riddle. It's not meant to be hard. It is, however, quite different to how you've been thinking and how you've been vibrating. We invite you to drop into the feeling of lack and then take the ride to the destiny of its contrasting frequency and its counterpart of lush, luxury, and lucrative and plenty. Explore and spend some time reminding yourself of times of plenty in this lifetime with an inventory of plenty, and then travel into previous lifetimes when you were bestowed with gifts of the most luxury fabric and jewels. Feel it, own it, and embody that sensation. So become that character. Oh God, I'm going to have so much fun playing with this and teaching you exactly how to do that. Note, there is a note that ceremony wants you to have. It takes as much alternative energy to do this as it does to have everything being forced through, and the frequency of working really hard, and be able to let go of that and stay in the energy that allows us to then deliver it to you. So this is the dragon on top of the gold saying it takes as much of this energy to allow things to come through to you in frequency. It's not working hard, it's not forcing this through, but it's being able to stay in this energy that allows the dragons to deliver to you the fortune and the hoard of gold that they're sitting on for you. Does that make sense? Just give me a yes if that makes sense. And if you really want to play with this particular energy, I shall do this with you on Wednesday. I shall spend 20 minutes or so just going through this particular technique. Relax all the effort, focus on the ease and being tuned in and turned on is another way round of doing things. And it says, ceremony says, funny human. When you want more cash or to lose weight, you focus on what you don't have. In other words, the lack, and not the focus of the lucrative energy and the frequency of all the possibility. More please. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, that is definitely in my calendar then for Wednesday. That was ceremony card number 2. Let's carry on playing, shall we? And let's get into card number 3. And if it helps you with me explaining these cards, no, that was card number 2, Rita, darling. But they all link onto each other. So card number 1 was more about stepping. No, this one was stepping into character. Anyway, you can go back and listen to it. My mind is on channeling. It's not really on explaining where we came from, but where we go to. Right, number 3, card number 3 is going to be, and if I remember correctly, Rita, you chose card number 4. Now, what we're doing here is we're saying, where have we held ourselves back? Where are we pushing through? Where are we not allowing things to come through to us with grace and ease? All right, so card number 3, let that just pop out. Come on, darlings, let these cards really speak so that we can take the actions that we are given. The action that we are given to move forward and to play in this just absolute fabulous way. What else do you need from me for you to have a card pop out? And with that, a card pops out. Oh, blimey, this really moves us on to the next stage. Thank you very much. This is a card from Luna Ray, card number 27. If you've got your own deck of cards, you can pull this out and read it as well. You can certainly, when I'm reading these cards, hold on to your own deck of cards as well, because that will give you more of an idea of infusing the cards again with more dragon energy. So, Luna Ray, she is a beautiful white pearlescent dragon. Her scales are like snakeskin. She is absolutely delicious. She is so sensual. She loves you to the moon and back. She wants the very best for you, and she's teaching you how to feel. So can you see how we are moving through this, learning how we feel our way through rather than think our way through? Lunar Ray, feel into the expansiveness of joy and how that alters your environment. Awesome. Card number 27. Put the old lunettes on for Lunar Ray. Number 27. Let's go to heaven with number 27. Okay. Feel into the expansiveness of joy and how that alters your environment. You are constantly changing and evolving and adding in new powerful experiences and exploring these with expanded intensities of feelings and sensations. You are enjoying a heightened experience of joy, which you can now be felt all around you. Even the air around you changes. Dip into joy and experience how this is a feeling that keeps you expanding. Joy has its foundations based in love, which feels safe, supported, and has a warm glow, but rises further and wider than that. However, be acutely aware of the false joy on your planet, the feeling of joy that can be imitated in owning things, such as material things, which give off a fake vibration. That's an external to you and by no means a lasting joy that can only ever be felt temporarily. The experience of pure joy has a very much more exuberant feeling on the inside than love. Love is safe, comfortable, warm, and then joy comes in and rises from that base. There is an exuberance to be experienced that goes along with that. There are gestures that go with joy. For example, you would lash out your arms to the side of you. Yes. Oh my God, that's what I want. And there is more of a jump, a dance, and a bounce in the frequency of joy. You cannot contain it. It has to be expressed. Just as true love makes a tear in your eye and it overflows from the inside to the outside, joy will demand and insist on a movement that expresses that level of joy. And you cannot contain a real, true, pure, heartfelt joy. Can you see sometimes that what you've experienced in business or life or relationships is just not enough? Can you see that there's just more room for pure, heartfelt joy? Can you see sometimes where you've settled? Joy is a different frequency to love. You can feel it on a scale of feelings. To know each frequency is an interesting game to play, and it's very much what we will be starting to play with when you feel into abundance, when you feel into opulence, when you feel into lush, luxury and lucrative. We say it's different again. This is a word that you humans naturally want to gravitate towards. Like a lot as well, but seldom experience the real feeling from inside you. Seldom do humans feel the fun. They talk about fun. They talk about going out for dinner or going to the spa, but they don't experience the fun. The standing on the speakers at a nightclub, the going down a bouncy castle, all of that, all of the crazy stuff that you could just, oh my God, I'm just going to express myself and have some joy and fun today and let that out. I'm just getting like, scream it out. If we can explain and allow you to feel into fun and share that with you, it's a near explosion that you have to laugh. It's a soft explosion, but it comes up from your roots and it comes all the way through your body and up and out like a waterfall. There's a beautiful tenderness with the lower belly for fun. If you can imagine yourself doing something that would explain fun, you would feel it rising up. Innocent, cheeky, playful, harmless fun, but it feels bigger than you could ever contain or resist the expression of it. For example, explore the feeling of sneaking onto a big inflatable bouncy toy at a children's play park. Did I do that? Yes. Knowing that it's forbidden at your age, but it's now beyond the requirement of limitations and the rules set by someone else. And because you're not a child anymore, you're an adult, you're not allowed to go and enjoy this experience. That just sucks. That feeling when you want to feel the thrill and the bounce of being naughty again. You want to feel the rebellious and break new rules. It's innocent. You're doing no harm, but it feels naughty. You're breaking the rules, you're being rebellious, and you feel alive for the first time in years. And you can't stop laughing out loud. Can you see where you're missing the feeling sometimes? And this is why we need to work on your feelings, and we're going to do this on Wednesday when we talk about lush and lucrative. So let me know that you're in for that. And anyway, look, that's Lunar Ray, card number 3. Let's dive now into card number 4. I didn't make a note of the time, that was silly. Probably around, got no idea. 19, I'm guessing it's 19 minutes, because that's what the intuition said to me. It's around 19 minutes when I started talking about Lunar Ray. Card number 4, please. Let this be the most transformational card in the journey of where we've found ourselves back. And Tara pops out. Tara is a great card for manifesting. She helps you to see a different perspective. Tara is a blue-green dragon. She came to me and spoke to me on the beach. She asked me lots and lots of questions about who I am and what I wanted to do. How do I look at things? How do I perceive things? She really is an amazing dragon, as they all are, but they all have their own unique angle on the human life and how they are here to help us manifest. And that's why I put together the Manifest with the Dragons. It's a course to help you bring through the business that you're here to bring through, your life that you're here to bring through. Now, Tara, card number 10, Enticement. Oh my God, I know this card. I don't remember exactly what she says, but oh my God, it's so good. Number 10, ring big Ben. Okay, let's go. Let's read into Tara. Enticement. You are being called back and reminded to come home. So who chose card number 4? If you're on replay, let me know you're on replay. Tell me that you're on number 4. Tell me that you're card number 3, how it landed for you, what these messages mean, and what action you will take depending on the card that you got. Now that is very important, because the dragons want you to know that the messages that you're given, you are actually going to take action on. You're perfectly welcome to pick a card, but if you want changes, if you want to move through things, you need to take the action that you're given. Whew. Okay, if you've experienced a strong feeling that wells up and hangs around and persists and you can't shake off, pay close attention. Notice what triggered that feeling. Listen if your body contracts or stops breathing or feels spacious and exciting. Brilliant, you chose Tara. For you are being spoken to. You are being called back and reminded to come home. You're different. For you, the unwavering routine and that need for certainty of what you're doing and where you're going and wanting to stay in the same forever makes you feel something other than safety and security. What should bring you peace of mind actually does not. That normal routine of knowing what you are doing and where you are going in life, which was believed to provide you satisfaction and happiness from the human mind and psyche, yet it does not fulfill you. It does not do the same for you as it does for others. That is not you. You are exceptionally single-minded and rebellious. Perhaps you recognise that once it was okay for you, maybe for a while, but recently you have come out of that trance of the normal accepted life and feel that it is really not for you at all right now. You could not have that sort of life with all the daily mundane obligations and routines to contend with. You are enticed into wanting change and to have that experience of something quite different. Now, Just by being exposed and rubbing up against others who experience a different life, they act as examples for you of how it is to be energetically living full out, and that you would feel 100% alive and are creating new realities for yourself all the way along. This, bizarrely, feels more home for you than it does eating the same meals every day, going to the same job every day, having the same relationship every day. It's like, where's the excitement? Where's the adrenaline? Where's the adventure? That is what your soul is crying for. That's you coming home. Often we are thinking that it's the meditative state, it's having a peaceful life, it's settling. If I'm talking to you, then this is because more things are coming for you, and it is just so much more exciting. You are enticed into wanting change, to have a different experience of something quite different. Now, just by being exposed to these other people, you're getting the feeling of feeling, I want that, I want to feel that alive. You maybe have a strong feeling well up inside you, begin to feel envy, a strong pull to have the same as them, and a curiosity to strive for feeling better, to be more loving, supportive relationships, experience yourself in the best shape and the best health ever, create your finances and a career that is wholesome and really matters and is even bigger than you. You have an open envy and an exquisite nature of people who are simply happier, calmer, in deep and loving relationships, living in optimum health, and these people who know and like themselves very, very well, who can stand up for themselves, express their desires freely, and hold their own energy no matter who is around them. They feel serene and love and whole of their life with every single fibre of their being. Now, I would explain this as utopia, but I would also explain this as the Lemurian way. The examples of these evolved beings has been triggered, and you have a strong feeling of envy and are enticed, and you want to hold that feeling and have that far, far better feeling inside you. You recognize that whereas before you met these situations of people with lower negative vibes of jealousy and judgment, disbelief, that somebody could be so in love, so happy and healthy and so wealthy. You notice more consciously that this energy has changed. And now you have this feeling of beautiful invitation that is enticing you towards a real possibility for yourself, and is your open invitation to play. This is your sign, an incentive that you can and want change. Experience this quality of life for yourself. Believe that your soul has intervened and has orchestrated and assisted the meeting of the person that triggers you, so that you change from saying, I don't believe that this is available for me, or it's okay for you and others but not for me, and changes to, how do you explain that? I want that too. Please show me how. I am open. Whatever card you got this week, and thank you very much for everyone coming back week after week after week. Whatever card you got this week, let it resonate with you, let it sit with you, let it move something inside you, and take the action that that card has suggested. If the action is stepping into a different character, if the action is feeling more fun and alive and going from lush, going from lack to lucrative, what is the action that you heard within your card that is going to have you taking action? Susanna, let me know what action it is that you will be taking that you heard in the card. Rita, let me know. Everyone who's here, Pauline, Jeannie, Jane on the other platforms, let me know what it is that you will be acting on and taking action from these cards, because the dragons are listening and they want to feel from you the action, the state, the energy, the change within you that will bring so much more in your direction. I'm here every Monday pulling cards on the Monday that you've chosen over the weekend. So this is my Monday content. So let me know what actions you're taking. If you want any questions answered, if you're interested in coming in with Manifest with the Dragons, this is where the dragons are actually reading into your business. They're showing you where you're holding back, or what you haven't understood, or what part of your life is just not moving forward as it should be, and what you need to do because of it. They read into what your business wants from you. What does your business want from you? It's not all up here. It's not all you. It's like, what is your business? What are the dragons? What does the universe want from you? What are you bringing down to earth? How are you helping people? How are you making that happen? This is the dragon's way. So much love. Thank you very much for being here. Make sure that you ask your questions. Yes, I'm going to start asking for what I desire. Absolutely. So you make an inventory, you make a list. This is exactly what we're doing in Manifest with the Dragons, or when I'm working with one-to-one clients, like pulling out of you what it is that you want, and then we're matching that in frequency. We're matching it in your resident state. How do you radiate that so that you can actually start pulling and attracting that towards you? Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Keep in touch. Let me know what's going on. And if you're going to be here on Wednesday, give me a yes. I'm going to be here on Wednesday, and we're going to go through this lucrative and lush and luxurious, the feeling of it. And this is what I'm teaching on Wednesday. So I'm going to put that on as an event right now, because that was the message that we were given, wasn't it? So let me do that for you, and I should be back on Wednesday. Let me know how everybody's doing. If you feel that you've got something that you're called to bring into this world, a business, but it's just not big enough, it's just not bringing you what you want it to bring you, let's just let the dragons have a look at that, read into that for you, and help explain to you what parts of you just need to be tweaked or pushed to one side, and bring that other character in, or what they are advising you to do. They are absolutely amazing for helping you bring in things that are better for the humanity and have you running on your full potential. Have a lovely day. Let go of old concepts, absolutely.